one, we're going to verify trig identities. This one here. It looks like this one is already simplified in terms of sine and cosine. So what we're going to do is work on the right-hand side of the equation and simplify this and write everything in terms of sine and cosine. It has this form here. It's a perfect square trinomial. So I'm going to expand this first. So this is going to be cosecant squared of theta minus 2 cosecant of theta cotan of theta plus cotan squared of theta. Alright, so I just expanded it, and now I want to write everything in terms of sine and cosine. So cosecant is 1 over sine, so that's instead of 1 over sine, we're going to do 1 over sine squared because of the square. So then you have 2, and this is going to be sine. And then cotan is cosine divided by sine. And then we have another cosine, or cotan, and it's squared, so just square it. It's the same thing. Now what I notice is, multiply these two. This goes together here. That's sine squared. So we have the same denominator. So it's going to be sine squared of theta. And the numerator is going to end up being 1 minus 2 cosine theta plus cosine squared of theta. All right. Now I look at, and you have to always keep looking at what we need. We need this. And I notice that I have this sine squared. And there's no sine over here. So I'm going to rewrite my sine squared and solve for sine squared. Sine squared of theta equals 1 minus cosine squared of theta. So I'm going to rewrite that. And this I'm going to condense. We're back to this again. I'm going to condense it as a minus b squared. It's a perfect square trinomial. So your a is 1 and your b is cosine. And then you put the square there. Now we're going to expand. We expand, put it together, expand. So let's expand again. Whoops. So I got to duplicate page. So we had 1 minus cosine theta squared divided by 1 minus cosine squared of theta. Now for the denominator, this is your difference of squares, where your a is 1 and your b is cosine. So I'm going to expand it like that. That's going to be 1 plus cosine theta times 1 minus cosine theta. And the numerator, all I'm going to do is, I have this 2, so I'm going to write this out twice. 1 minus cosine of theta times 1 minus cosine of theta. Now it looks like we can finally divide these. This gives you 1, and we're left with this, which is our desired result. So we have 1 minus cosine of theta divided by 1 plus cosine of theta. And if you need to write this again, you can, but we did achieve our desired result. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.